Hi, this is Dr.Aruna, Assistant Professor, Department of English, K.C.S. Nadar College. Let us relish a wonderful poem, Leave this chanting and singing and telling of beads, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Before going deep into the poem, I would like to share a few words about Rabindranath Tagore. The poet Rabindranath Tagore won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913 for his collection Gitanjali, published in London in 1912. The prize gained even more significance by being given to an Indian for the first time. This honor established Tagore's literary reputation worldwide. And one important thing about him is he retained his knighthood, which he was awarded in 1915 for service to literature in protest against the 1919 Amritsar massacre. So, more than a poet, he is a human. Let me read the poem first. Leave this chanting and singing and telling of beads. Whom dost thou worship in this lonely dark corner of a temple with doors all shut? Open thine eyes and see thy God is not before thee. He is there where the tiller is tilling the hard ground and where the path maker is breaking stones. He is with them in sun and in shower, and his garment is covered with dust. Put off thy holy mantle, and even like him come down on the dusty soil. Come out of thy meditations and leave aside thy flowers and incense. What harm is there if thy clothes become tattered and stained? Meet him and stand by him in toil and in sweat of thy brow. This is the poem. Undoubtedly, the musicality and essence still our thoughts. The poet is asking the saints, hermits, and ascetics to give up their counting of beads and their singing and chanting of mantras. He advises the priests to give up their counting of beads. He also urges them stop the worship of God in a secluded corner of the temple with their eyes half shut. He sharply states, open your eyes, O men, O hermits, ascetics. See, God is not there before you. God is not to be found in this way. God lives with the humble and downtrodden, like the tillers of the land and path makers who work hard at breaking stone. You cannot find God by alienating yourself from the rest of humanity. Hence, the remembrance of God with the half-shut eyes in the dark corner of a temple is not going to help you attain a realization of God. Tagore insists that priests should give up their holy mantles. If they really want to search for God, they should search Him within those who plow the hard land or break stones in the sun. God lives in the company of those who toil in sun and shower and whose clothes are soiled with dust. Priests should give up their holy clothes and work with farmers and laborers in dust and soil. The ascetics seek for deliverance from the bondage of life and death through renunciation of life. But such a deliverance is a mere illusion. God Himself is bound to us in chains of love. He Himself is not free, as He has voluntarily bound Himself to the work of creation and to the objects He has created. How can then man ever hope to be free from creation? Deliverance is merely an illusion. Ascetics should accept life and discharge the humble duties of life with their fellow beings. The poet is asking the ascetics to give up meditating in isolation, offering of flowers and incense, and he is asking them to participate in the humble activities of everyday life. He's telling there is no harm if their clothes are stained or torn in discharging their humble duties. God lives among humble tillers and workers, and He loves them a lot, in spite of their stained and torn clothes. Participation in the activity of life is essential for the realization of God. Let us realize God. Thank you.